National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. First carry for David Montgomery. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
One more time for Montgomery. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Patrick motioning here. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to the Steel City after this. Second down, Montgomery. And he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here we go. It's Justin Fields to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. The Lions call their first timeout. To throw again is Wilson. First down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Again, Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. They drop this down to Warren. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Friday! We look for signals. Boot the team! Check 50! Set!
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Wilson will throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Austin brought in motion.
95. 36 power. Zebra. Alert. Back.
Throwing again. Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On play action, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, here's Fields. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now Wilson on first down. He finds Austin with the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Check. 19. Still got 4 down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards.
Front left.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That is hauled in at the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now Russ. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So, 3 quarters. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Williams in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Steeler 1st down. They'll run it for the 1st time with Najee Harris. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 2nd and 12. Another run here with Harris. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look downfield once again.